I wanna talk about your parents real quick.
Okay.
How do you feel about them being on the internet with you? And like, how did that even start? Like, obviously you had your success. Did they kind of get roped into it from you posting them, or were they like, oh, let's make a video together, or how did all this start?
Yeah, they clout chased me the same way Jason clout chased
Damn.
me. No, I'm kidding. No. One of my first viral videos with my mom.
Right.
I
that
saw
kinda
that. I
started
remember
it.
that video.
Yeah, it kind of like started it with I started with my mom, and then I kept posting with her. That was kind of just because I was like, oh, this video did good. Like, let me keep posting with my mom. Hello.
Yeah.
Was that the one that Mariah Carey?
No,
liked?
it was before that. It was like us being like, they gonna hate me regardless. That's why I do
That's
what
what I do. What I do.
See me in person, I'm flawless. It was like that. And then we did the Mariah Carey one, and that one did good too. And Mariah Carey liked it, and that was like a huge deal
That's
for
so
me.
sick.
Wow.
So I was like, ah. But no, I always posted with my mom, so that she was kind of just always in it. And then I made her make an account.
Oh, you
in,
did?
like,
You're the
August.
reason she made an account?
Yeah, in August she made an account and she posted one video on it, and that's the only video she had on there for like 5 months, and it like
It
blew
makes
up.
sense.
Oh,
You
wow.
get, like, especially when things are
Yeah.
happening quick, you get excited. You're like, yo, everybody post.
Yeah,
Let's
exactly.
just do this
And then
together. Yeah.
and it kind of just came naturally with everyone else. I mean, no one ever was like, "Let me be in this." Like, it was like me being like, "Oh my gosh, come be in this." Like, let's do this
I know,
together.
like, your parents are pretty young, but were they confused? Like, my parents don't get it. They
Yeah.
like literally don't understand it, but they're like, okay,
Yeah.
it's working. Like, that's your job. Like, that's fine. But like, I could never make my mom an account. She would not know what to do.
My
Oh,
parents
no, they
do.
definitely
like, I
didn't
feel
get
like all of
anything.
our parents just still don't understand
Right. They
what
would
we do.
be,
But it
they're
wasn't-
just like, that's your thing. Like, they have no comprehension of like what it
Yeah.
is and
Yeah.
how it works.
It wasn't my parents were never necessarily like what? We have no idea what's going on at all. What is social media? It was more like, we don't know how to work TikTok because like we have Instagram. Like
Yeah.
my mom knew what Instagram was,
But
she
they
had to work that.
adapted to it. Like,
But yeah,
fine.
they got it
That's
because
so
I was just doing
crazy.
it so often, so it was kind of like came natural for them. I mean, they still ask me to this day, like, so how do I like if I want to do the sound, but also a filter? And I'm like, okay.
What,
I mean, I help them, but I'm
what,
like,
yeah.
okay.
what did they think when they started getting like brand deals and like money off of TikTok? Like, how did they take it? Like, what was their?
Honestly, like there was no reaction there. Not because they're like, yep, we expected it. It's more of like, oh, I guess this is our life now. Okay.
Like, this
let's
is
just
the
go
new
with
wave.
it.
Yeah.
And that's kind of just like how I think I've always lived life, and why I've always been so happy is because I'm just like living in every moment. Like, I'm not like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this is happening, because I feel like that puts your expectations somewhere crazy, and then if it gets let down, it's like a big
Yeah.
difference.
Right.
So like my parents, I think, have taught me that, like, just to be like present, you
Yeah.
know, and never like question things or be like, oh my gosh, what's going on, or like, I can't believe this is a thing. Just be like, okay, this is my life, let's adapt to it, let's change, and let's keep going
Yeah.
and like see where it takes us.
You weren't here for that long before your parents moved out here, too, right?
No, I was here for a month.
It was just a
Wow.
month?
Yep. And then I was like, I
Oh,
need
your
them.
parents moved out here like with you after like that
Yeah, so I
time
moved
frame?
here in December by myself, and then I was here for a month, and I was like, I don't know what I'm doing, so I need people that I'm comfortable with. And then
And
I
were
asked
they
them to move.
doing TikTok and like just social media full time at that point, or
No.
they just like moved out here to support you?
Mhm.
And
Yeah, they didn't.
that's amazing.
My mom had an account, and my dad, I don't think he had an account yet.
They left their jobs, or like how
My
did that
dad,
work?
yeah, he did. But my mom she's been a stay-at-home mom for a while, because my brothers are like young. I have a 7-year-old
Yeah.
brother and a 13-year-old
I was gonna
brother.
ask, what do Enzo and Lucas think? Like, are they just like, because they're so young, so I feel like it could either be like them being like, this is our, like, we're growing up like this is all we know, or like, especially like Lucas, because he's so little.
I was watching-
but Enzo's like booking jobs, like he's like acting too, like that's
It's so
insane.
crazy. Yeah, it's so funny. I mean, they live the same way. I think my parents just did a good job of raising us to be like, be grateful for what we have, and let's just like live in it.
Yeah,
Like, be
that's
so
how
thankful.
it should be.
Yeah. Instead of like being too like, I can't believe that, like all the time. Like, you should always just be humble and grateful, you know?
Yeah.
And that's kind
Yeah.
of what they've like drilled into
Your
our
brothers are
heads.
definitely that. They're so cute and like
Yeah.
quiet.
They're like very respectful too. I feel
Yeah.
like, and that's another part of it. It's not even me being like it's not that I'm like, oh, I never fangirl because this is my life. Like, it's not like that. It's more like, be respectful of other people. And I think Enzo and Lucas have learned that at a young age. Like, okay, be respectful. Like, yes, I'm freaking out because that is my favorite gamer,
Yeah.
but I'm going to be respectful of the fact that they're here, and like, this is, you know,
That's
where
good.
I
They're, like,
am.
getting it like young, and like they're so like aware
Yeah.
at that age.
And I think I've always been really mature for my age, and Enzo and Lucas are kind of growing up that same way, just being able to be more understanding for things and like
Yeah.
aware.
That's good.
And so
But it's okay. It's okay to be kids too. Like,
I agree. No, and they
Yeah.
are 100%. I think they just know, they know like boundaries too, you know, like when it's
Right.
too much, but they definitely have their fangirl moments now.
yeah.
That's cute.
Is Enzo named after Ferrari?
He's not named after Ferrari, but like, I think that
Before
was a thought
Ferrari.
about it. Like, oh my gosh, that's funny. It's the Ferrari. I don't know. You know what? Maybe. I don't know.
Enzo.
Enzo
He created Ferrari.
Enzo Ferrari is his
Got
full
it.
name.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't
I
know
don't know.
either.
It was
And
it was
that's
out
what
of
he
my
wants his first car to be. I'm like, I got you.
That's so sick.
I told him that today. We did the live stream together, and
Yeah.
I was like, he was like, "What's 3 things you want?" We were not even together. We were on like live stream, like it was literally like a Zoom almost. But he was like, "What are 3 things you want to do before you're 30?" And I was like, "Go to the Met Gala, go to the Cannes Film Festival, and buy you a car."
Oh,
and he was
that's
like,
cute.
"Wait, really?" And I was like, "Yes." And he was like, "That's so nice."